Sorry.
It's very childish of you.
I know. I am aware.
Royce is mocking me as I invest in not only my future, but the future of all of us, frankly.
Did you invest all our money in crypto?
No, but don't check the account for a while.
Okay, I
Just
won't.
don't. It's this. The thing's down.
I got it.
The whole system's
The
down.
whole system's down?
They
Just
said it'd
don't
be
look?
down until like you get back from the cruise.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
I'm waiting on those crop reports. It's a nice Trading Places reference for you.
Big Bear. Big Bear. Let's check out. Big Bear had a really good stream today. It was good. He had the Red Elephant. He had Vince from Red Elephants on. So you know it was it was good, right? So you want to watch a little bit of it? I think we should.
Why is it only 21 minutes long? They got a guest on. You feel a lot of banter is going on. What happened?
A lot of banter, and a lot of bandwidth. Start right here.
All right, are you guys back? I don't know when we can stream on unauthorized.
By the way, can I just point out, Vince isn't here yet. His Skype's not even running a thing yet. This is just Owen shooting the breeze.
Okay, here.
All right, are you guys back? I don't know when we can stream on unauthorized. I hit up Vox today. I will give you word whenever that's possible. We obviously are being sabotaged here at YouTube, but
How are you? Hey, Owen.
You're being sabotaged
Hey,
by
Owen.
your Wi-Fi.
Owen, you're streaming over Wi-Fi on a MacBook that, as far as I'm concerned, going on about 6-7 months ago now, was on its way out.
Yeah.
You're streaming on a laptop that, to be honest with you, is defying all laws of science and engineering by even still running.
Yeah.
So don't look, there are times, there are ways that YouTube motherfucks people like a bunch of scumbags. But that's not, they can't make this. They don't do that. Like,
No.
When your shit sucks and everything sucks, it's you. You're running it. It's like, trust me, dude. You think that YouTube doesn't fuck with JF Gariepi? You don't think YouTube doesn't fuck with guys like Jay Dyer or any of these guys? Of course they do. But
Red Ice.
for some reason, miraculously, whenever they're live, their picture looks immaculate, their audio sounds immaculate. That's not how YouTube doesn't make you suck.
They don't send out notifications. They'll fuck with you that way.
Yeah,
they will fuck with you, but
You
not
won't
like
show
this.
up in the little related box. Yeah,
Not
there's
like
ways
this.
they quietly go, "Oh, I had no idea that wasn't working. I'm sorry, I'll get rid." But they don't just. If you're putting out a good show, they don't make that crappy. That's you. They can't make you suck.
it is what it is. If you leave, you're a fucking pussy, and I want you to leave.
What?
I emailed Vox today.
He's talking to his fans that way?
Yeah.
Look, if this started happening to us, I wouldn't yell at my fans because I would leave a stream if this was happening. Wouldn't you? And be like, I'll come back later. Maybe they'll have it fixed, you know?
Oh yeah, no, they know on this show, Daywave, Nightwave, any of us they've seen me have some meltdowns at night because shit's just not.
You blame the
working.
listeners?
I do. I scream and I go, "Fucking leave!" And then I just talk at with 50 dropped frames every 2 minutes. No, you don't do that. You go, fuck me, man.
Yeah.
Let me just look. Give me a couple minutes, guys. We're gonna regroup. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for putting up with this. I'll be right back. And then you get off the air and you yell and scream and curse while you fix things.
And to be honest with you, sometimes without them fucking with you, sometimes YouTube servers will crap out. It's happened to us. It has nothing to do with them taking you down. It just happens.
Asking about when we will have updates for unauthorized. I will keep you guys updated, but obviously this is incredibly frustrating for everybody.
That's Fox.
All good. All right.
How long before the meltdown with Vox? I just want you want to call it? Like how long? Do you have a time frame?
within 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh man, I was gonna go a little more than that.
I think it's going to be within.
I was gonna say
within,
by summer's
within a
end.
month.
I was gonna say summer's end.
I'll say within a month. Give me a month. Let me say within a month.
I'm gonna go before September.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's happening.
Let's call. It won't let me stream, I guess.
This is awesome.
It's just going in and out, in and out, in and out. It has nothing to do with connection, guys. It has nothing to do with connection.
Yes, it does. As somebody, sorry.
It does have a lot to do with your connection
As somebody,
to reality.
as somebody who uses this and has had drop frames before, and it's happened. Our show's cut out of the middle of it before and come back on. It does have to do with connection. Now, Owen, when something like this is happening, it probably means maybe your internet company's having some issues, because that could happen too. It's happened to us. Your internet company went down for a little bit. That sucks. It could be that. It could be you need to just reboot your computer. It could be your computer's probably 1,000 degrees right now, for all we know.
I'm just going to call Vincent and see what happens.
Also, Mike, if we were having these connection issues, right, and we had a guest coming on and we saw that the connections were this bad, I would probably message the guest and go, hey, man, I want to have a good interview. Can we reschedule? I'm having terrible connection issues right now. I wouldn't just power through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love watching you stream, but you got to change the way you talk to your audience. Get the fuck out of here, you little fucking pussy.
By the way, my apologies, because somebody did write to me on Twitter today and said Owen's having a great meltdown. And I tuned in, and he was a lot calmer with Vince on at the end. So I apologize to, who was it? Who was the person? Anonymous Watcher. Mm-hmm. It wasn't Anonymous Watcher. It was somebody else. Oh, no. Concerned Outsider was the guy. So I apologize, Concerned Outsider on Twitter. Because he sent me something today, and he goes, dude, Owen's really losing it. And then I tuned in, and I even scrolled all over, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, he doesn't really seem that unhinged. So I'm sorry I blew you off now, because he apparently found the good.
Yeah.
The juicy shit.
Missing link. Shout out to him. He always does the
not
best for
see
this.
this part though.
So fucking leave then, because I'm giving you a terrible Hey, do you understand, Owen? If people were paying for HBO, and every time you watch it, it were to crash, and you were to go, you know what? I'm going to cancel HBO. You think they're going to yell at you? They're going to go, sir, we're going to give you 3 months of HBO for free. No.
And
we're so sorry.
Even if they don't offer you free shit, they're going to go, I am so sorry about that.
Yep.
And be so pleasant, and then hang up the phone and go, why the fuck isn't the stream working?
Yep.
You sons of bitches. And you yell at the people that have some control over your stream behind the scenes. Go talk to Vox. Go talk that Cash Money shit to Vox.
Yeah.
Hide user from channel. No one gives a fuck about you. I can talk to my audience any way I want.
Is his family home right now?
I don't know. But
he doesn't let his family leave the house.
Owen, you can't. Can you imagine having somebody talk to you like you're an audience like that, and then them still going back? Like, don't get me wrong. We've had individual people, little groups of spurgs that we'll talk to, but not because of a bad connection, not because of something like I would be frustrated watching anything if this was happening, right? Is he back on the booze? I don't know.
Listen, I came here for the lollipops, and I put on my fresh pair of fancy pants just so you can...
This is his new thing.
What is this?
Lollipops Fancy Pants.
He does this?
Obsessed with it. Because he called Alex Jones Mr. Lollipops Fancy Pants
once, and people
laughed.
laughed.
He was like, "Oh my god, this is the most." He even had his mom. I swear to God, he had his mother.
I saw that. That was sad.
Explain on screen why it was funny. Mm-hmm. Did you saw that clip?
No, I didn't see the clip, but
There's
did see
a clip of his mother, and he goes, "Mom, tell everybody what you were saying about how funny the Lollipops Fancy Pants thing is." It was like a sudden video in the face, like in the middle. It's a video just to tell them how great I am, basically. And she's like, "Oh, it's great because it's like alliterative and it rolls off. From a writing standpoint, it's like got a good rhythm. It's very funny." And now he's obsessed, with working lollipops and fancy pants into everything, because this is what he does. This is what his obsessive mind does. It can't just be like a funny throwaway line that you said.
You don't get to talk to me like that, sir. You'll be starving in the goddamn streets before you know it, motherfucker. And you know it. And no one's going to help you when you're walking around like, I do not deserve this.
No,
I
you know
do
what, Owen?
not deserve this. I deserve...
Mail me money.
Owen, I know you.
Mail me money.
Mail me money because you're going to starve in the streets. Hey, Owen, I love when you always talk like a tough guy. Like you think when this Fallout 4 future comes and like the bombs go off and there's like packs of survivors and raiders and super mutants that you and your family are going to be tough because you grew a couple of fucking potatoes. Listen, buddy, if that shit ever does happen, big acceleration Civil War thing happens, it's going to come down to people who are willing to adjust to life without law and order and people that can't.
Yep.
People that are going to be willing to just shoot somebody in the face without question, and people who can't. I'm not too afraid of that future, to be honest with you. The guy, as soon as they go, oh, the United States of America, yeah, that's not a thing anymore. We're all just packs of survivors.
Right.
I'll start shooting people in the face, Owen. You gotta do what you got. I'm not gonna die. I mean, if I die, I'll probably die. Very likely, if that shit that happened, we would all die. But, you know, if I survive, people getting shot in the face. I'm taking their can of beans. I'm not fucking playing around. But you talk like you're saying, I'm a fucking tough guy. And by the way, when I say that, I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I'm just saying there's going to be people that are willing to shoot people in the face, people that are not perfectly willing to shoot people in the face. It's not bragging. That's actually kind of horrible. I don't know if you got that in you there, Owen.
Sir, free money and all the pornos in the HD that I can get. I'm going to call Vincent. We'll see what's going on. You're streaming too far away. The connection's with my phone, dumb fuck. It's YouTube.
What do you mean? What do you mean the connection's with my phone? Is he using his phone hotspot to stream?
Oh my god.
No. I'm not. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
He's using.
I gotta hear this again because I don't want to misquote this.
hotspot.
I gotta see. Let's see.
Fancy pants. Just so you can... You don't get to talk to me like that, sir. You'll be starving in the goddamn streets before you know it, motherfucker. And you know it. And no one's going to help you when you're walking around like, I do not deserve this. I do not deserve this. I deserve free money and all the pornos in the HD that I can get. I'm going to call Vincent. We'll see what's going on. You're streaming too far away. The connection's with my phone, dumb fuck.
He's hotspotting.
That's why the plywood's behind him. He built this little bear shed for him out there that he calls it, right? And he's so far away from the house, he doesn't have a Wi-Fi. When you do that, you need to get something like an Orbos or something, a good Wi-Fi repeater, especially that far. Get an Orbos or something.
That's right. He's far away from the house.
Right. So you have to get a good Wi-Fi repeater. Do you understand that we've had our internet go down, and I've never even floated the idea, hey, you want to run it off my hotspot? Owen, it's not... Holy fuck! Owen, it's not YouTube, dude. You're running your by the way, dumb idiot probably has set on 4K too because he's an idiot. Your highly internet intensive show off of a phone hotspot? Are you retarded? I know the answer. Yes, Mike.
Okay, then I won't answer.
Yes, he's retarded. Yeah, I know. He's retarded.
Pretty retarded.
So,
he's
using his phone as a hotspot.
You can't even.
And no, he was not only going to use that much, but then he was also going to call somebody. He was going to call Vince, so he's going to add even more strain. Think about the strain. Holy fuck, dude.
And you know Vince has his shit set.
Oh,
nice
yeah,
and high,
absolutely.
His shit always looks nice and clean. So you know when Vince is Skyping in, it's probably a nice 1080. This fucking guy is so stupid. Owen is so dumb.
Is running his stream
off a hotspot.
So he's running it off
mobile data.
He's running it OBS broadcast off of 4G.
Do you know how hard it is? Listen to me, people out there who've never done this. Or if you go out stream, right? It's easy to do it on Facebook Live and stuff.
Of course.
Do you know how hard it is to like run a Streamlabs? Set it some of the lowest settings ever. And go out and IRL stream in a major city where they have cell phone towers on top of everything. In New York City, it cuts out. In Tampa, it kind of cuts out. This guy is out in Gig Harbor, Washington, relying on whatever cell phone tower is out there, which, by the way, most of where he lives is national parkland.
Yeah.
So there are a million, like if you look at the map around that part of Washington or Oregon, it's all federally protected lands. So there are no cell phone towers popping up in the mountains. They just, you're not allowed to build them. So this guy is just using rural mobile data. You got to imagine, right? He's probably not even on 4G LTE.
Nah, 3G. I would say 3G because if he's out in the boonies, people are saying it's probably 3G.
I was thinking 4G, but regular 4G. You know how they have the 4G and then they have the
LTE,
extended?
yeah.
I think he's on the basic where it has 2 or 3 bars and it says 4G, but you're like, why can't I watch this YouTube video?
There's Boost 4G and Verizon 4G. There's a difference.
He's on Edge.
Dude, so he thought this, again, I want to point out, 147 IQ motherfucker says that he's streaming off of his phone. Look, I'm not an internet genius, and neither's Mike. But there's a basic concept of how Wi-Fi works, right? The further you are away from it, the signal degrades. That's how it is. In this house, even downstairs in the back, I have a Wi-Fi extender downstairs, so you could have internet in the backyard. Because even in this house, which isn't,
and even with that, once you go outside,
it's rough.
Humidity and everything,
Yeah,
it's like
it's rough. Yeah,
you're gonna get like if you're sitting along the wall of the house and you want to get some shit out, you can.
Normally for this show, I plug directly into an Ethernet port. I always try to do that, but he's running off of his phone. Holy fuck, Owen! You know what I'm thinking too? It might be even worse than that. His phone probably is connected to the house Wi-Fi, and he's hotspotting the house Wi-Fi, but he's so far away from the Wi-Fi
still
that
weak
it's one
Wi-Fi.
Oh, Owen! Oh my God, Owen! You idiot! Sorry, let's play a little bit more.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's supposed to get you to spiral, but I think spiraling's funny. And guess what, dumb fucks at YouTube? My audience thinks me spiraling is funny, and so do I. Let's just mess with him.
You hear him when he gets mad. The spoiled brat comes out of him. The mama's boy. You hear the mama's boy get out of him when he's angry? I think it's funny. Jesus, Owen. Dude, you're an adult.
Let's go on and off and on and off and on and off and see if he reacts. I will react, and guess what? It's hilarious, because what people yearn for in their life is one little drop of human honesty. And I'll give them a fucking torrential downpour of it.
You couldn't think of an analogy for larger amounts of something?
Hey, listen, lollipop fancy pants. Let me tell you something.
That's
about,
pretty funny. Did
I
you
know.
just think of that?
Yeah, my mom told me it was great.
It's really good. We should start using it all the time.
Hey, listen, lollipop fancy pants.
Oh my God, it's even funnier the second
It
time.
is, right? Let me tell you something. You want some truth? The truth of the matter is you're a dumb person.
You can't handle the truth.
You're a dumb person. You don't understand how the internet works or how Wi-Fi in general works. You lie to yourself. You've sold yourself that you're so smart. Do you understand that even the dumbest person, my grandfather, who's 80-something years old, understands that I don't have Wi-Fi here. I have to go inside. He gets that. You don't get that. You are an idiot.
A guy who didn't even have internet when in his prominent young swinging dick years, their internet wasn't even a thing. Has now figured out how it works across the air with no connections.
I know.
Oh, I have to get closer to the
connection
machine
point
that radiates the signal.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
pretty simple.
Got it.
Owen's out in the middle of he's in an unair conditioned, by the way, shack. That look, still the plywood's not even. They haven't put drywall over it yet or painted. It's just plywood behind him, streaming off of his phone.
Hey, you do not talk to your audience that way.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Owen's in one of those sheds that like all my friends had in their backyard to smoke weed. When they started having kids. Remember that?
Yeah. Then they started having kids and they had to store the lawnmower in there.
Like fucking Jamie Deluxe, basically. All his videos are him hiding in a shed smoking.
Yep.
So he can do his show. And he's like, I got kids. The shed is specifically so I can go and smoke weed. So it's like that's what it is. It's the weed smoking. I just had a baby last March shed.
You know why that shed's out
the
there?
wife made me get it, so I don't smoke weed around the kids.
This is because the wife was tired of trying, like we said, trying to watch Judge Judy with him screaming outside.
I think Jew ranting and abusing people is his weed.
Yeah.
And his wife was like, "You got to get his shit. We had a baby. Take that shit out in the shed."
A torrential downpour of it. Hey, you do not talk to your audience that way. Fuck you! No one needs you. They've kicked me off every fucking platform. Guess what? People send me mail because we still got a First Amendment at the post office.
You didn't know? Are you not familiar with the Constitution?
I know the First Amendment pretty
the
well.
The First Amendment basically protects pay pigs from being prevented from giving money to their pay pig masters.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So the First Amendment protects your right, pay pigs, to look out for your favorite e-celebs.
Look how much people mail me money. This is a cult. It's a cult, is what it is.
You weak little cuck boy.
How much
Okay.
money you think that the fucking local post office is stealing from Owen? Like he's just getting cash
that's
mailed to him.
You know, I didn't think about
would
that.
you not just constantly lose a few envelopes coming in? You ain't gonna know which
you
one.
don't trace them. You're not. You know, the post office actually, if you want to know the truth, the First Amendment truth, the post office actually tells you not to mail cash. They specifically tell you, don't mail
It's
cash.
not illegal, but they're not supposed to do it.
because they're like, if you lose cash, there's nothing we could do about it.
Yeah. So I feel like, oh God, I would love to have the post office job out there right now.
Just a bunch of 5s and 10s.
Yeah, man. And then like, so what? He gets like 20 envelopes. So what? Maybe he gets 18. Who knows? Maybe I got to go to. Maybe I want Panera Bread, and to be honest.
You imagine him screaming at the local post office saying, "You're stealing my money!"
Sir, we actually recommend. It says right here, don't mail.
Don't
cash.
mail cash. Yeah.
Ban. I got a motherfucking tomahawk in my hand. I got knives. I got knives bears make me. I got crossbows in the corner, blow darts, motherfucking 2 guns that were used.
He lives like fucking Hook, the movie Hook.
Can somebody do me a favor? This is another one of my weird requests. We're still behind on requests too, because I still wanted the Lindsay Siege video.
Oh,
which I
yeah.
thought would be funny. And then there was one yesterday I thought would be funny, and I already forgot that one. But could we get? You hear when he went ban? I got a tomahawk in my hand. I already heard that. That's music. Can somebody with musical talent make an Owen song with him talking about his blow darts and his bears and his tomahawks? Because I feel like the chorus right there is bam, bam, bam. I got a tomahawk in my hand. Somebody can remix that over like I want it over a really hard mumble rap banging beat, like Gorilla Hands.
So he has blow darts. So be careful.
Used in World War II. Get the fuck out of here.
Who are you yelling at, man? Your fan still?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got a flask from the fucking Cold War on my desk. I know where we've been.
The Cold War was only like 20 years ago, though. He's acting like
I know.
I've got this precious relic from a war that wasn't even really a war.
Yeah.
It was just a diplomatic situation that, by the way, spanned like 50 years.
Motherfucking Sidekick Bear over here. He wants me to kill people, but I told him, Sidekick Bear, that's a bad move.
That right there would get you 5150 in enough places, right?
Yeah. That his sidekick bear said that he wants him to kill people. Yeah.
Sidekick Bear keeps whispering in my ear. Yeah. Why don't you go out and take out some of these gammas? Show them who's boss. And I'm like, no, Sidekick Bear, that's how I know you're deep state and you got a coke problem. That's how you blew out your nose in Tel Aviv.
Is he talking about himself?
All right.
As he rubs his nose.
Burn the dead wood. Burn the dead wood. Burn the dead wood. Get out of here, motherfuckers.
Again.
I don't need anybody here that isn't here for the ride.
I'm so
and it
sorry.
is going to be a ride, baby.
I'm so sorry, Concerned Outsider. I really missed this one. I thought he was. I really thought Concerned Outsider just wasn't used to Owen's mania, and maybe he seemed crazy. But this is crazy even for Owen.
This is next level crazy.
It's been a while since he's been.
He
like
blames
this.
YouTube. He's like Dayton Hypernova. Nothing's ever his fault.
All right. We're back. Guys, if you get kicked off and you're like, oh, I guess there's no stream today, and you just leave, you're a fucking pussy.
What's your problem?
If my show that
What's
I'm trying to
your
watch
problem?
keeps cutting out and I don't keep coming back, you're a pussy. Holy shit, I feel bad for his kids.
Yes, I also want Unauthorized to have a streaming platform that works. I also want Unauthorized to develop an app. It takes time. It takes time.
Maybe you shouldn't have announced, many times we played on the show, you shouldn't have announced that it was going to launch at the beginning of May. Mike, what day is it today?
May 1st was when it was supposed to launch.
And what's today?
It's now May 29th. Oh. I have since turned 36. Oh, and my birthday's come and gone. We've had a lot of things happen between now and then.
Yeah.
How do these people not? That's the other thing. These people are so not busy. Any of them, right?
Yeah, dude.
Like, I feel busy every day.
Yeah.
Do you not feel
all
overwhelmed
the time.
every day?
Every day, yep.
This is like they just hang out all day and drink wine and fucking pet goats, and then they just like, oh my god, man, I'm gonna go flip my laptop open and babble for an hour, and they better mail me money, these cocksuckers. It's like, what?
Time that I guess we don't really have on YouTube. I get it, guys. I get it. I'm calling Vincent right now, and it'll be choppy and it'll be shitty, but fuck you. I also thought we could do this on Unauthorized. I get it. It takes time. Technology takes time. So I guess we have to deal with these motherfuckers.
He's an angry boy.
He's this close.
He's an angry boy.
This close to turning on Fox. He's this close. So then, basically the feed
No,
cuts.
please.
You want me
please
to?
go
Okay.
to the end. You gotta
Sure,
go,
sure.
Just to the last couple, because I want
Sure.
people to see how this ended.
Oh yeah, we'll go. We'll do with like a minute before
because he's
okay.
chatting with Vince.
Here we go.
Lost a ton of money, $70 billion market cap. They're blaming it on YouTube. YouTube basically hinted at, because they've been censoring people, and the content just isn't as good when people you see what happens when people get censored. A lot of people rush to their channel, they subscribe, like with the Soph character and the as they call it, the Streisand effect. People want to see edgy content. That's what people want to see. That's what people long for.
Yeah, and the devil makes you do it. The devil makes you choose the wrong path. It's kind of, as time goes on, I'm starting to realize that evil almost has like rules where these comedians have to self-censor. And one of the ways that they do it is they make the rules of the terms and conditions, the terms of service, the TOS, they make it so vague that you don't know why they're coming at you, and then they start coming at your ability to make money and stuff, and so then you just censor everything. And
that was what I watched earlier, and I was like, what happened? That's YouTube fucking with him, though.
Oh, Owen.